former Browns offensive lineman Johnny Greco on what he saw happening with the Browns' run game against the Bengals Sunday.
To me, it looked like the strength of the offensive line when the Browns were rocking and rolling with that zone concept was the inside three guys. And it just seemed like, I don't know if they weren't on the same page. I don't want to say they weren't on the same page. Those guys have played together enough now, but it just seemed like, without me dissecting the film, and I'm just watching the TV copy, I don't know if the Bengals had just a really good defensive scheme to try to combat it. But look, you have a young rookie running back in there that maybe is still trying to find his way and trust the guys ahead of him. But I thought the inside three was an area where that's typically the strength of the five in the run game in that zone concept. And I thought those guys didn't meet their potential or what we're used to seeing from them. And it was just, guys defensively getting on an edge, not getting that vertical displacement off the line of scrimmage to where it's creating space for the running back.
So welcome in Chris Easterling, Browns beat reporter for the Akron Beacon Journal. Chris, what did you think? How concerned are you with the run game? And what did you think of Jerome Ford?
I'm very concerned. I mean, I think it's the number one concern on this offense because it's what the whole offense sort of is predicated off of. You run the ball to set up the play action shots that you hope that for now Joe Flacco, down the road whomever, Dylan Gabriel, Shadur Sanders, insert mystery quarterback to be named later, that they can take, but it was very concerning for the first game, especially against the Cincinnati team that, quite frankly, that defense. I know it was a new defensive coordinator. I know it was some new personnel, but that was a defense that you should be able to run the ball against, or should have been able to run the ball against, based on past successes you had there. So it was definitely concerning. As for Jerome Ford, look, I think Jerome Ford's odd man out. I think this is Dylan Sampson started. I think and then when Quinshon Judkins is cleared to finally play, it's going to be the Quinshon Judkins, Dylan Sampson performance. So, I don't know if it's disappointment with Jerome Ford as much as it's more that need to see more out of Dylan Sampson right now until Quinshon Judkins is able to play.